This is the best year I've had in ages for picking up trainers, without a doubt. So I've got on one of my finest tops to review one of my finest pickups. This is the Jordan 3 Maniere. Fantastic pickup, super happy to have got these in hand. So sit back, relax, chill, make yourself a cup of tea as I go over some of the features of this fantastic pair. So let's get straight into the details of why this is a pair I would definitely recommend for you to pick up. So the Jordan 3 isn't a trainer that I have any particular attachment to. I'm much more of an Air Max guy. But this pair is a bit different because it's made by Maniere, and they are a sort of high-end retailer in Atlanta. And Maniere first came to my attention years ago. I can't even tell you what year this was, when I was really more buying Diodoras. I really love the Diodora N9000. Unfortunately, they've fallen off a little bit, which is so sad to see. But years ago, I got this pair from Maniere. And what stood out about this pair from all the other N9000s that I bought, and I've got loads of videos on my channel about N9000s and Diodora, was the quality. This pair retailed for $300 US, probably about 7-8 years ago. It took me a while to kind of get to like this pair, but getting them in hand, they're beautiful. Unfortunately, I think I may have got them in the wrong size, but I can't bring myself to sell this pair just yet because they are so luscious. And that really, I would say, sums up what Maniere try to do. They are a high-end retailer. When they do collabs, they definitely try and pitch things at the high end in terms of qualities and materials. As you know, the Jordan 4 came out a couple of years ago, and I picked it up, got caught up in the hype. Lovely colour, but in hand, the materials on this I think were a miss. Scratch easily, and I've never worn this pair. Try my best to sell them and get my money back. I overpaid for them because I got caught up in the hype, and that's kind of a lesson to me as well. And also, I bought them in the wrong size, which I've been doing for years. I bought these in 10.5 when really I should have bought an 11. So for all those reasons, I've never worn this pair. There's also a new pair coming out of these in a much lighter colour with a much nicer materials on the front, but again, trying to calm it down so they're not a must-have. As we know, maybe last year or a couple of years ago, Trainer of the Year really, and I would have agreed with it, was the white version of the Jordan 3 by Maniere. They did such a good job with that pair. And then when these were announced, I really was up for them. Same as everyone, I entered all the raffles and was lucky enough on 2 counts. So the first way I was able to get this is I have to big up Offspring. It's been a bit of a lesson in perseverance for me with Offspring. Years and years and years I went without getting anything. I like the content that they put out. I like the fact they try to engage the community, and I think that's big part of the reason why we love our trainers. I love it when I get a win with Offspring. I was lucky to get a win with the Reimagined 4s, and I was lucky to get a pair of these as well. So I actually thought for a minute they were going to be really available, and I think most people who wanted a pair seem to have got a pair, but it wasn't as easy as I thought. I struck out on End, I struck out on sneakers and stuff, I struck out on Foot Patrol, which were £10 more expensive, and I don't know why Foot Patrol is doing that at the moment. Anyway, got through an Offspring, and then as always, I got my wife to enter, and I entered on Saturday morning on the sneakers app, and my wife got a pair as well. She got a pair in a 10.5, I got an 11. Wasn't too sure with the Jordan 3 what my size would be, but the 11 is spot on. In fact, the 11 is almost a little bit snug. And for me, sometimes with certain pairs, whatever the insert is at the bottom can make a massive difference with the fit. So I've taken this out, I put in my own comfortable insole, and these fit really well. The big question is, would you pay resale for this pair? And I think it depends on you really. I personally wouldn't have gone out of my way, I don't think, to get this pair, because I'm trying not to do that anymore. I'm trying not to have a pair by any means necessary, because that means that you open yourself up to kind of being a little bit abused, and I'm not willing to pay those prices anymore. But in hand, would I pay maybe £20–30 over retail? Probably. I probably would. If I'm honest, and I'm really honest, I think this is one of the nicest pairs I picked up this year, and I think it's probably my nicest Jordan. I have one pair of the Pinnacle 4s where the quality is outstanding, but other than that pair, this is the next best Jordan that I think I have. And I have the Travis Scott ones as well, and I would rate these personally even higher because I think they're a bit more sophisticated, a bit more of a grown man shoe. I want a pair that's quite subtle, but yet well made, and that's what this pair is. I'll show some of the details on the B-roll, but the things that I really like about this pair are the leather quality is really good. I think got a lovely tumbled looking finish maybe to the trainer. I really like the perf leather or kind of suede around the ankle area. That's amazing. And also on the tongue, I really like perforated leather, especially of this quality, and it's slightly loosely tumbled. I like the stitching of the Maniere co-branding on the tongue. I like the Nike on the back. I think that works really well. I like the rough suede at the back of this trainer, and I also really like the fact that they've used a kind of beige or light brown aged looking midsole, maybe sail, and for me that works really, really well. And then this colour, this kind of almost burgundy browny colour that is part of the signature Maniere colour palette, I think it just works really well. They cost £210, which is a hell of a lot of money, as we know, especially in this age. However, I think you could pay £210 for an average pair, like I would say the oxidised greens. They might have been 180, but you're in the same ballpark. And then you can pay 210 and get a pair with really elevated materials like this, and a pair that you won't see everyone wearing. And I think that justifies the cost to a degree. This is a specialist pair for a specialist kind of person, sneakerheads, trainer heads, who would appreciate the details, and for that reason I think the price is reasonable. It's reasonable. I don't feel ripped off with this pair. Some other nice touches that I think are worth noting: it comes with a nice little Nike hang tag like that there. It's got Maniere 10, it's the 10th anniversary of Maniere on the label, and you have to salute them. 10 years for a business and they're really going strong. Collab with Nike and really made their mark kind of on the trainer community. You get 2 extra pairs of laces, one in the kind of sail colorway and one in that sort of brownish maroon colorway. They're nice. I haven't tried them yet. They've stamped the A for Maniere all over the insole, which I like. Won't be wearing them because they're uncomfortable, but it's a nice touch. And this is a little bit random. Often you get dust bags with pairs of trainers of this quality. This isn't a dust bag. This is just like the paper you get to separate the trainer. You get this kind of burgundy sheet instead. It's just a long piece of material. I think it would have been nice if it had like Maniere stitched in it somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure what that is really for. Obviously it goes in the box, but I don't know why couldn't just had paper. I suppose it's trying to be a bit more sophisticated, a bit more elevated, but you get that. And then you have the box, which is unique because it opens up flippy like that, and then has Maniere 10, the A for Maniere, and then you got a kind of flip up lid. So not the best box, not the worst box, decent box. Quality will keep the trainers in good condition, which is important to me, so it does the job. So that's my review. Sizing, stay true to size. Price, decent. Overall, without a doubt, I am confident in saying this will be many people's trainer of the year. Not that I necessarily care about that. Me personally, I absolutely love them. They are nicer on foot than I really thought they would have been. I've never really liked the look of a 3. It's not a Jordan I ever even saw until I was much older. I don't remember seeing them when they came out. However, I think this silhouette in this colorway with this collab works really, really well. Some people will wait for the black cements, and that's fine. That's not a pair I will be trying to pick up, but I think this is one of the best pairs I've got in my collection. Definitely one of my best Jordans, without a doubt, and I'm super happy to have got them. Super happy. As always, I'm interested in what you think of this pair as well. Leave it down in the comments below. I will get through them. I love the interaction. That's one of my favorite bits about making these videos. I'm really trying to wind it down, as you know, and I'm not trying to replacement, but I am mega excited. I am super excited for the return of the AirTech and it's been loaded up on sneakers. I think it's an AirTech Challenge 2 Lava, and that will be the next pair I will try and get in hand. It isn't the colorway that I love, but I want to see what they look like with that aged midsole, and also the leather on the toe box looks fantastic. And the AirTech is a trainer that is very close to my heart, as I've said many times. It was one of those pairs that I got when I was much younger that my old dear bought for me, and so sentimentally that's a big pair for me. So yeah, AirTechs, Fear 4s, and there's a pair of Torsion Edbergs that I'm looking at, and then that's me done. As always, I appreciate you watching this video. If you've got to this point, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, share it with your friends, like it if you like the video, subscribe even better. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate every single view. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.